Hello and welcome. In this video, we shall discuss a bit about Python lists. In the one of the earlier videos, we have seen we have been introduced to the concept of variables, and as a quick recollection, we have seen that we can define variables like x equal to 3 or y equal to 3.14 and so on and so forth. And today we are going to see something new, and that is lists. List is nothing but a collection of few elements, and again we will learn this by example, and we will straight away define a list. So let's call it our list as L1 equal to, and the way you define lists is first we are supposed to enclose our elements in square brackets. So we'll be using these square brackets, and the elements of our lists have to be comma separated. So I can define a list of numbers. Let's just say 1 2 3 4 and 5, and that is it. We have defined our very first list, and we can print this and see how the output looks like, and we'll just do print L1 and run it. So there you go, we have our list here, list of 5 numbers here. And a few more things about lists. So the list can be the elements of list can be any of the basic data types which we have seen earlier. It is not necessary that all the elements should be of the same type. So what I mean by that is that my list can contain elements of different type. So I can have integer 1 2 3 and so on. I can also have floats, so let's say 1.5 and 2.5, and I can also have strings. So let's just say hello, and we can print our new list and see how that appears. Print L2, we'll just run it. Here we have our second list which contains integers, float values, as well as string value. In fact, we can go one step ahead and add one of the bool elements as well. We can just say either true or false. We shouldn't have the quotations here, so it is true and false are our two boolean variables. So we'll just print this one, and here we have it. One useful function is to measure the length of a list. Usually we may have a very long list of numbers or collection of elements, and it is often very handy to know the length of the list, and for that we have the function len. Len of any of the lists would print out would give us the length. We can just say print this length of the list 1 as well as list 2. Print length of list 1 and list 2. Yes, the first list has 5 elements in it, and the second list has 8 elements in it. We can also actually assign store these values in any of the variables again. So we can just say len underscore L1 is equal to this one, length of L1, and we can define another variable len underscore L2, and we can store the length of the list L2 in that, and we can actually print those variables. It is just it achieves the same objective, but sometimes it is useful to do so. Here as you can see, I have there are certain errors being shown here already by the spider environment. So if you hover your mouse there, it says that undefined name len underscore L1. So this error is showing up because we are first asking the compiler to print the length L1, and we have actually defined the length L1, the variable len underscore L1, below that. So we should actually move these lines below these. We should first define them, and then only then we can ask Python to print them out. Here we get the same result. We are printing out len underscore L1 as 5 and len underscore L2 as 8 here. That is a quick introduction to the lists, and we will discuss further in our next video.